Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jolly Pisces 78 and we are working on chapter 7 of Reverse 1999. Oh my goodness, this chapter has been crazy. I advise you to go back to the beginning to watch if you haven't watched it yet. Or man, Arcana, wow, in the last episode was deceased during the battle. She did a ritual and they targeted her, and
the puppy expressed his lasting loneliness,
but
he may require some adequate physical reassurance.
I'm kind of wondering if the ritual was kind of like time travel in the future. Maybe we're gonna see her again later, but that's my theory. So if I'm wrong, don't tell me, because I have not played this through and I have not watched any YouTube videos on this game. So here we have free summons, free by 10. Let me see. So where do we, oh, right here. I want to do this, the Snow of Dashau. Free summon 10 daily, so 100 in total. So every day when you log in until you reach 100, you get 10. So if we do 10 today, then that'll be 10 days. So we'll do that every day until we reach that 100 in total. The Snow of Dashau. I'm going to pull off of that one. And let me see. Who do we want? Select one character to rate up. I think I already have a Sal, Tooth Fairy. Do I have Tooth Fairy? Oh, these are unknown characters. Does that mean I don't have them? Because Warren, I had Sotheby. I heard good things about Willow. Oh my goodness. A knight. I am working on Tooth Fairy's side story. I really like Marcus. I want to get Willow. I have heard good things about Willow, so I'm gonna try to go for her. Alright, first time free today. Been all, and no, I did not get Willow. Okay, so did I get anybody new? I don't think so. Summon. Okay, so I can only do 3 today. I'll go ahead and do those 3. I probably should have done that off of the event, but that's alright. I'll do the next 2 off of the event. Who did I get? LaSource.
Have you heard that story? A magical
Let's go to the event. There we go. Another plant at LaSource again.
Have you heard that story?
Okay, our last one. And a 2-star intellect. Door. I've already had door. Alright. Alright, so let's get back to our story. Alright, we are starting part 22, The Ones Who Pray. Now I will go ahead and pre-record the rest of this chapter and have them set to upload for the rest of this week. Let's see. Recognize the beauty of... Wait, let me try that again. Recognize the beauty and goodness of truth. free yourselves from corruption, hatred, and evil. I like that saying. Here on the level sand between the sea and land, what shall I build or write against the fall of night? Tell me of runes to grave that hold the bursting wave, or bastions to design for longer date than
Drink
mine.
this. It will help relieve your pain. Worry not. It's not made from the grapes on my head.
The war may have ended, but its scars remain in this place. And my internet is trying to connect. Yep, almost. There we go. The Hall of Truth, once the Palace of Knowledge, now stands in ruins. My, look at this. It's destroyed. Dang. That's so sad. It was beautiful in there. 210 examines the injured man's face closely, making sure his pain is eased. Then he stands and watches as more people are brought through the gates. My.
Hang in there, 29.
888 makes her way into the hall, carrying an incapacitated believer on her back. She carefully lowers the person to the floor. Her own arms are wounded from the attack, but fortunately, they're not fatal. Since the integers awakened, this has been the only thing they've been doing.
Are there any other injured that have not been found yet?
I've scouted the island. Every remaining member should be here.
Dang.
So you have.
He sighs, the ramifications of the situation weighing down on them.
It means the members not here have joined Manus Vindictae.
Or deceased. The hall is dead silent. Just a few hours ago, it was alive with debates, ideals, and passion. But now, one half of the hall is gone, its seats buried under the shattered dome and crumbling walls.
Is Six still in a coma, Miss Marta?
The blind woman nods, concern etched on her face. The banshee doesn't say anything else. She needs to clean her own wounds. The last few hours have been a whirlwind. Their faith has crumbled. The humans have invaded their island, and Manus Vindictae has turned them against each other. But now everything's gone. Enemies, friends, and even the truth. All that's left are the moans and groans that fill the hall. In the midst of the hushed void, some begin to pray.
To you, O the alone infinite, the non-subsistent, the ineffable, I call. Grant me inspiration of nature. Guide my soul with truth.
These are the words of both sorrow and hope. Words of contemplation and honor for the dead. A brief respite where they can find solace to ease their pain.
Give me power of enlightenment. Tear off from the web of ignorance.
More people join in. Their prayers reverberate through the hall.
Redeem me from the evil, hatred, and what throttles me down. Break through the ground of bad, corruption's chain, the carapace of darkness, the living death, sensation's corpse, the tomb I carry. Learn the beauty of truth, the balance and limitations of all.
It's 29, the injured believer just carried in by 888. A leg is missing, but he manages to get up and sit down against the wall. He's lost his faith, I bet.
Why are you still praying? The truth is gone! Who are we praying to? Who will answer us?
His outburst falters, turning into a bitter sob.
For generations, we have searched for purpose and meaning. But now that the truth is lost, what is left for us to live for?
It's not lost.
No, the truth is still there.
A crisp voice echoes through the hall. 37 arrives, panting at the door, accompanied by members of the Timekeeper's team.
I passed a Piron's test and it showed me the answer. It will free us from the Wheel of Birth once and for all. I just need some time to decode it.
She feels their stares weigh heavily on her. The wounded, the desperate, those who have lost their faith and their souls in the last few hours. The custodian walks up to her, still composed and steady.
We will do our best to help. But how much time do you need?
A crucial question. The girl averts her eyes. Her confidence was waned since the last time she answered this question.
I have someone in mind that can help us decode faster.
Elsewhere in this world, some people are also making the same efforts at all cost. They too are studying the immunity of the storm.
But I need your approval before I ask them for help.
This will require some finance. What's about to be asked might rattle the founding principles of their belief system.
May I share the truth with the others, 37?
I don't think that's going to go over well. But at this point, they might. They've already been noticed, but then they might be too scared to allow the truth to be shared with others. The experiments on the side effects of the ritual are ongoing. The list of conditions they've encountered stretches down the pages like a long, winding snake.
The side effects are completely random. Among the current samples, the probability of no side effects occurring is 0.52%. And of the 81 recorded side effects, 39 of them will cause irreversible damage to the biological body. 24 will permanently alter the composition of the caster's body functioning. And 18 minor effects will cause only minor, superficial injuries that do not affect daily functioning. Laplace's archives has enough rituals to protect casters from the minor effects, but the other two categories are highly lethal.
The list was made at the cost of lives, and she meticulously analyzes each item as if taking part in an intricate machine.
After 72 experiments, the diversity of side effects has decreased significantly. It is unclear if this is due to repeated testing on a single subject or due to a limited range of possible side effects. More than 90% of these effects are related to concepts such as dirt and dust. Is it because of the origins of this ritual's power?
She stops briefly, scanning through the list again.
The number of recorded side effects is 86, not 81. When did I write these 5 down?
A knock at the door interrupts her thoughts. Simone walks in. Well, every time she's done the experiment, she lost a bit of data, her memory. So that's understandable that she didn't realize there were 86 instead of 81.
Madam Lucy, Zeno's plan was a success. With the help of Team Timekeeper, the leader of Manus Vindictae was teleported to a deserted military base and targeted with a thermobaric weapon. It was a direct hit with no signs of life detected. The momentous event was captured on camera in the observation room.
That was targeted at Arcana. The director nods in approval. It is good news, but she can't devote much of her processing power to expressing joy while she's focused on research.
A tremendous victory. Please extend my congratulations to the Admiral for this remarkable feat.
Also, you have 2 call requests. One is from the Timekeeper, which Laplace received shortly after the battle with Manus Vindictae. She is requesting remote assistance to help the Apiron decode a numerical code related to the storm immunity.
So they did approve of her asking for help and sharing the truth. I mean, what more could they lose? This information demands attention. The director's head snaps up.
Put her through immediately.
Simone nods, but her shoulders remain tense. There's more.
And the other call?
It's Kikanya, the Viennese arcanist who helped investigate Marcus in acquiring the ritual.
The doctor, the psychiatrist, okay. A hint of hesitation appears in her eyes.
We have updated her the progress of the study and the potential side effects of the incantation. But she insists on knowing the right pronunciation.
Right, we have a clue. Guide to constructing communication waves under special circumstances. Alright, everyone, this is X, here to instruct you all on how to set up a usable radio communication network under the influence of the storm. Firstly, radio transmission is like a Goldberg machine, a convoluted process, even though it's point to point. It's not just a straight line. The medium of transmission can also change along the way, and it's not limited to radio waves. With a little imagination and well-calculated paths, information can be transmitted from any point to any other point, and multiple complex paths can prevent information from being hijacked during transmissions due to the storm. The theory involved can be found in my earlier paper, How to Send Transoceanic Mail with Pigeons and Catapults. Catapults? Okay. Call me when someone gets it right. I'm on my way to being busy. What a response. Alright, so that is the... No, wait, let me check, make sure. Okay, so there's nothing else. It's just the story on this go round, but we will start part 23 for tomorrow. I will pre-record it today. Wow, I did not imagine that they would approve the timekeeper to sharing the truth and ask for help to decode. Maybe they let her ask for help to decode to the truth. I don't... Yeah, she would have to share it in order for that to happen, so... Yeah. But then what more can they lose? They've already been discovered by the humans, so... I mean... What else? Half of them left, enjoying the Manus Vendictae. Well, as always, thank you for watching and have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow for part 23, the Rosetta Stone.